Hello, Namaste. Welcome back to another session of learning. Today's lesson is a continuation of the indefinite pronouns lesson. Today is the concluding part of the indefinite pronouns lesson, the part 2. In this lesson, we are only going to look at a few sample sentences of all the various indefinite pronouns that we have looked at or learned so far. So, are you ready? Good, let's go. So, we shall now have a very quick recap of what an indefinite pronoun is. And an indefinite pronoun, as you know, is a pronoun used to replace a noun that is unclear or indefinite. It could be of either gender or number, that means singular or plural. It's not specific many times. Now, what do I mean by this? Say, for example, is no one coming with me to the party? Several of them were marching on the streets. A few were video or photographing them. Now, who are these no one? Who are these several? Who are these few? Do they have any names, a definite name? Which gender are they? How many of them? It's not clear. So, these are called indefinite pronouns. So, an indefinite pronoun can be singular, can be plural, can be both singular as well as plural. And an indefinite pronoun also influences the verb. For example, I said, no one is attending the party. So, the verb is and it's singular. Several are waiting outside the gate. Several are plural form. So, an indefinite pronoun influences the verb. It could be the singular form or the plural form. So, let's quickly have a look at the sample sentences. Are you ready? Good, let's go. Here in front of you, there are a few indefinite pronouns. It's actually a big list. And I shall quickly read these pronouns out for you. They are all singular forms, remember. Anyone, no one, everyone, someone, anybody, nobody, everybody, somebody, anything, nothing, everything, something, anywhere, nowhere, everywhere, somewhere, each, one, either, neither, enough, less, little, much, other, you. So, these are those singular indefinite pronouns. Now, shall we look at how they could be used in a sentence? Right, we shall now go there. Okay, the sentences are there in front of you. And remember, all the pronouns now that you see are all singular forms. And I want you to pay very careful attention to the verbs also. Now, are they in the singular forms? Let's look at the first sentence. Is anyone going to the shop? Now, anyone is singular indefinite pronoun. And what about is? Yes, is also a singular form of the verb. So, let's quickly look at the other sentences. No one was going to the shop. Everyone is watching the match seriously. Someone was disturbing me from the back rows. Is anybody interested in joining me for a game of chess? Nobody is looking at the score displayed. Everybody was talking all at once. Somebody was whispering in the room. Is anything missing from the room? Nothing is relevant today. Everything has come to a standstill now. Something has started the disturbance in the crowd. She travels anywhere she likes. Now, if you look at the verbs very carefully, I have is, I have was, I have has, and I have the S form of the verb, the travels. So, if you look at them all carefully, all the pronouns are singular forms of the indefinite pronouns and all the verbs are all singular forms. I hope this is clear now. So, shall we move on to the next piece of sentences, please? Now let us look at the rest of the singular forms of indefinite pronouns and their sentences. Again, I want you to have a close look at the verbs also to ensure that the verbs are also singular. Just the subject is singular, the verb should be singular, the golden rule. So let me read the sentences quickly for you. I am going nowhere now. The fragrance is everywhere. I have placed a file somewhere on the shelf. He goes off somewhere during the vacation. Each is responsible for the result. One has to give the best shot to be successful. Either of them has to attend the meeting. Neither is interested in the movie. Enough was said about her in the discussion. Less was served at the party yesterday. I mean, less food. It's understood. Some of the sentences, if you look at them very closely, they are implied. And these are part of our day-to-day conversations. Little was known about him till today. Much has been said about the cure to COVID-19. One likes coffee and the other likes tea. You. Here I mean any viewer. For example, you. I don't know who is watching this video lesson. So I say, you must watch this video. Or I can simply say, you watch this video. All right. Here in front of you are some indefinite pronouns which are plural. They are some, others, few, a few, many, several, both, fewer, others, they. Now let us look at how they could be used in the sentences. Now I want you to pay close attention here because the subject is plural. So naturally the verb must also be in the plural form. Are they there? We shall now know. Yeah. Right in front of you there are a few sentences. Now the indefinite pronouns are in the plural forms. So naturally the verb also has to be in the plural form. Shall we check? Some have suggested Ooty while others have suggested Munnar. So some plural, others also plural, have is also plural. Few were okay with either places. A few may have made plans for what to buy. Many were discussing when to start on the trip. Several have said summer is the right time. Both were interesting places worth visiting. Fewer were looking at the organizers. Others were busy Googling the best hotels. They have all agreed to go somewhere. Now, if you look at all this, I tried to come up with a paragraph which could be meaningful, or at least the sentences are all connected just for the sake of fun. But I want you to look at this very closely. Have you noticed all the indefinite pronouns are plural? And have you also noticed that the verbs used were also plural? Yes, right? Okay, good. So let's move on. There are few indefinite pronouns which can function both as singular as well as plural. How does that happen? That happens on the it happens based on the reference noun they're talking about. Now, for example, there you see all, any, more, most, none, some. All was lost in the battle. I'm talking about the totality. So totality is one unit. So all was lost. So now was is singular. All were arguing loudly. Now here I mean a group. They were all doing it separately, individually. So here all represents plurals. Now if you look at the next example. Was any left behind by the thief? Probably he stole all the wealth. So here the wealth is treated as one single entity. Now look at the next example. Were any arriving today at the hotel? Any means people, anyone, any people, any number. Alright, so it becomes plural. Now, more is good sometimes. more were arriving as it grew dark. Most that was written in the scriptures is now lost. Most were in disbelief. None is aware of the truth. None have discussed the issue openly. Some was lost in time. Some were reluctant to volunteer. Now, you need to understand very, very carefully the subject these indefinite pronouns referring to. Now, if the indefinite pronoun refers to a singular subject, that indefinite pronoun functions as a singular indefinite pronoun and the verb is singular. Now, if the subject that indefinite pronoun refers to is a plural subject, naturally this indefinite pronoun also functions as a plural subject and the verb is also plural. Alright, I hope this is clear. Have a look at these examples here. Try to read up various grammar books and information that is available, and you still have any doubts, you can always get back to me. I would rather prefer getting back to you and having an open channel. Alright, so this is it from me on indefinite pronouns for now. I hope this session was very, very useful, and whatever doubts you had probably are all clarified now. Thank you so much for watching my channel regularly. I request you to please keep watching English Bricks, keep subscribing to it, post your comments, and please share with your friends and family so that I too would feel motivated to continue this effort. This effort is part of a long dream of trying to share my knowledge. I hope I am doing justice to this. Thank you so much again for watching English Bricks. God bless. Take care. Stay safe. Thank you so much.